Public administration deals with the methods of managing and administering the government activities. The public administration will ensure the government has enough resources to be allocated to fulfill the demand of the public, which is to increase the country's social and economic development. Before 1980s, the traditional model of public administration were influenced by Max Weber ideal, which is the nature of bureaucracy. The features of traditional public administration were the hierarchy in the organization, and the permanent staff were neutral as they only work to serve the public interest and implement the policy that have been formulated by the politician. This issue caused endless red tape, causing the service provided become ineffective and also low efficiency. The traditional model also have inseparable of the quality and administration. It became an argument as it caused the corruption issue. Hence, in 1980s and 1960s, there is reformation of public administration to the new public management. It is to reduce the red tape and corruption issue of the government. The similarity of these two functions is to highlight the importance of the public administration, which is to ensure the government can operate and provide services to the public with enough resources to be allocated. The history of traditional public administration may begin earlier than 1920s. It is used to make sure the government can run the country smoothly in achieving the social and economic development. In the early phase of the public administration, the traditional public administration was influenced by the theory of Max Weber, which is the bureaucracy theory. There are many issues of this theory that will be discussed, and also the solution to ensure administration can be guidance for the government to run a country.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Satun Hanis and I will present the issues of bureaucracy. First, one-way communication. The receivers or lower level management are unable to express their opinions or ask questions. Workers may feel suffocated, constrained and underappreciated if they are unable to provide feedback. The lack of information is the most significant obstacle in bureaucratic communication. This could be due to the fact that communication is strictly downward, turning the entire information transmission process into one-way communication, excluding feedback and inhibiting information transmission upwards. Decisions cannot be made at will, and as a result, decision-making will be delayed. The decision-making authority remains in the hands of the top management. Next, the abuse of power. In a bureaucracy, senior management has more power to make decisions, which they might abuse to serve their own interests, oppress their subordinates, or do what is best for the team. Self-serving leaders manipulate the bureaucracy to further their own goals. Officials that abuse their position of power are frequently individuals who take advantage of their knowledge of corruption. Between 2015 and October 2020, a total of 2,607 public officials were arrested for corrupt practice, according to the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission. Lastly, slowing down reformation. A bureaucracy developed a plethora of rules and laws that must be adhered to in order to provide for everyone to profit. The problem with this is that new rules and laws can be enacted at any time, making people's tasks even more difficult. The upper management level will monitor every employee's behavior, limiting subordinates' ability to use creativity and innovation in their work. Because most senior managers were still using their old ideas, organizations remained stagnant and no reforms were implemented. Bureaucratic systems have a tendency to look backwards, recognizing techniques that were successful in the past. A worker who prefers forward-looking notions and tries to uncover ways to improve procedures will be at odds with this backward perspective.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farah Alia binti Muhammad Taib. Today, I will present about the strategies to overcome issues and problems of bureaucracy. Number 1, in order to overcome the problem which is one-way communication by bureaucracy, decentralization of power is the answer. It is because our new government system consists of federal, state, and local government. The public can directly give suggestion and feedback directly to local government. Through local government, public voices could be heard and the representative can consider the public voices in decision making. It can be said that the opinion of the public are taken into account in decision making so that the communication can still be made. Number 2, strengthen the law and order. It is to overcome the issue in bureaucracy, which is the exploitation of power by the higher management. The establishment of MACC or Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission is to ensure and investigate the cases of corruption in the government and public servants. Besides that, the establishment e-government also is to ensure the transparency among the government and public servant. By strengthening the law and order, the government and the public servants cannot act freely and cannot doing the decision making to fulfill.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mas Aini Yasmin. I'm going to explain regarding to the recommendation concerning to the highlighted issues and problems. First recommendation would be providing responsive hotlines for the public. Why? Is it the easiest to access by the public? How? It is less troublesome. It requires only phone calls. It will be different if the public have to lodge report through administrative center, as it is time taken and many documents need to be filled. Through this, knowing the hotline is responsive, the public will be more motivated to lodge report and the government will be able to develop the particular location. Next, the recommendation would be improving the usage of technology in the government system. This is linked to the Industrial Revolution 4.0 using smart technology in the system. It is mainly to elevate the efficiency and effectiveness in public sector. Recruiting more staff will not assist in improving efficiency and it will cause redundancy. Thus, the government should focus on the usage of technology. But not least, the government should recruit more skillful worker. Skillful worker in this context is referring to the experts in technology, as main concern is to include more advanced technology in the system. Not every public servants are graduated or have the proficiency in developing web or graphic design. The authority should avoid recruiting random candidates while not referring to the needs of the market. The authority also should be more capable to pay more wages to the workers as the worker acquire knowledge and talents.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mirza Nazira binti Syahidan. Okay. In the conclusion, bureaucracy is one of the issues of traditional public administration. Traditional public administration can affect the method of managing and administrating the government. The government and management have made a appropriate measure to replace it with a new method that seems to be more effective and efficiency to address the difficulties and problems that arise in the bureaucratic system. Traditional public administration have a strong relationship between politics and administration. The new public management must expose management approach to the overly entitled bureaucracy. That's all from us. Thank you.